What's up, guys? Welcome back to Backroad Driver. I'm Brad, and right now I'm going to show you some parts we just got in from BWoody, and I'm at Line X of Knoxville once again. They're going to do an install for us today. I'm going to show you the wheel hop problems we've had. We've tried to shoot a little under truck camera footage to see kind of what the hop is. We're also going to work on some of the settings and little rub spots we got on the Caltracs traction bars, and then after we get everything on, we'll put the cameras back underneath and see what we were able to do. And here comes the ridiculous Razor. They're right next door to Knoxville. Tell me the name.
Knoxville Power Sports.
Knoxville Power Sports. I didn't want to get it wrong. So there's always some ridiculous stuff running around up here at Line X. Well, let's check these parts out. So I've been waiting on from BWoody. It's just like everything else. COVID. Oh Lord. COVID slows everything down. Instructions, we don't need those. We've got a brace that is going to actually go on the front diff to keep that from moving, because the power goes through and we get a lot of lost power and a lot of movement on the way back to the drive shaft, to the rear drive shaft. So this right here should take some out in the front, and then big Viking shock, and this piece right here will actually bolt onto our rear diff with a shock that goes up to the frame. So we'll show you what that looks like. And they got to do a little grinding on my rear diff. My rear diff is aftermarket, so they're going to have to grind, and they may end up having to put my factory back on before it's all said and done. We'll see. And we're going to see if we can get wheel hop out of a 600 rear wheel horsepower setting on 33s F150, and see if we can make this thing hook and see what we can get our 0-60 time down to. It's very clear that this rear end is just axle bouncing all over the place, wreaking havoc, giving us wheel hop. And if we look up front, you can see it doing the same thing, and we're hoping this front brace will take care of some of that. We're with Brandon here at Line X, and he's been grinding, and we don't just mean 9 to 5. We talking about taking this aluminum. Tell me what you've had to do. He's got all these grinders out.
His B&M differential cover had big fins sticking up like this. So we can fix his wheel hop. He's wanting to put this on there. So we had to grind them down to make it fit, and of course we got to make it look pretty too. So
we've got the BWoody rear diff shock installed. So you can see it bolts up to the frame back here, a cross member on the frame. It just barely missed our exhaust. We kind of got lucky on that. The bolt hole worked out to be just right. So this bolts to the diff, bolts to the frame, got the shock. There's some adjustment in there. I'm gonna slide under. We'll have to kind of dial it in right here with these adjustments, but he was able to grind the fins on the aftermarket B&M cover off to where this fits on here just right. You don't have to do that if you got your factory diff cover. And then obviously we've ground off on these leaf springs where they were hitting the traction bars. That was a mess. I don't know what shifted, but something's moved. It's making an awful noise. So they kind of ground that out on both sides. So all those mods hopefully will make a big difference in being able to hook. We're going to find out. Right now we're installing the he's installing, I'm watching the front diff brace. So Brandon he took the cross member off, drilled these holes. You go follow the directions to be able to do it in the right order, put everything back in, and now this diff, the front diff, will actually be locked in. So we'll see what kind of difference it makes. I brought in the big gun Sam. We're going to dial this Viking shock in. He's read up on what we need to do. It's actually on the lowest, you said the lowest settings?
It's off right now. I mean, I guess it's turned down to 0 for everything.
It's already, I can tell you, it's already taken some of the wheel hop out. So we're going to dial that thing in. We'll show you kind of what that looks like. Again, this is not a how-to. This is saying, does this product work or not? You got to figure out how to put it on yourself. And in my case, you just pay somebody to put it on. This Viking shock has a table of what you set this to. So we're going to go to the low end of 600 horsepower. and set the C knob on
2 and 6. So right here we have the compression and the rebound settings. So we're going to set the compression to 2, 1, 2, and we're going to set the rebound to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's going to be our starting point, and we'll see how that does.
Moment of truth, did the BWoody rear diff Viking shock and the BWoody front diff brace actually cure the wheel hop in our VMP Odin Supercharged F150 once and for all? We're on the easiest settings. Let's see. Even in the lowest setting, you'll see as we take off here, and this is the camera underneath when we made that pull that you just saw, we barely have any hop. It gets a little bit worse as we start shifting gears, but this is the best wheel hop elimination we've done, and when we turn this up, I know it's going to be even better as time goes. Holy cow, we just broke our own personal best. The DA out here, 3,900 according to Dragy, and we actually ripped a 3.48. Our best time previously I think was like 3.5, 3.52. That was in a bad DA as well, but we have not been able to launch in 4 high yet without major wheel hop. So this has allowed us to do something we've not been able to do yet. Pumped about it.
It's almost boost season.
That's right. We're headed into the fall.
Temperatures down.
We'll get some good weather. We'll get our conditions just right. We've got bald front tires. We'll kind of do some tuning on the truck, and we'll be back with another video to see just how low we can get that 0 to 60 this fall. Guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, become a subscriber and hit the bell below. Give this video a thumbs up. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
Peace. Save the manuals.